Thank you for listening and welcome to the Life Podcast, a proud member of the Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network. I'm your host, Don Smith. Our wonderful Dirty Ray of Sunshine, Charlie Hester, is back in the studio for her monthly guest co-host spot. Ransom Carr comes in to lament the Philadelphia Eagles' loss and the end of pumpkin spice season. If you enjoy the show, like and follow the Life 1069 on Facebook and Don Smith Comedy on Twitter, or tune in live on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM, or you can stream the show live at WWSU1069.org.
The brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence overwhelms me.
Just gave me the finger. Did you guys see that? Hey, it's time for the Life. Give those guys some volume. What is this, man? Jace, I thought you knew how to. They put you on the board because you're supposed to be better at it. They took me off the board. Now my guest can't even talk into the microphone.
The way I do it is
welcome
I
to the Life Radio
on first, and then I turn them on.
I just turn them on all at once. I like everybody to be turned on all at the same time in my presence. Are you guys turned on over there?
Yeah, they are.
All right, welcome to. Yes, you. Ransom Carr is turned on right now.
You're a liar.
And he is, well, he's looking right at me, and he's got his little cup of
I don't like
sissy coffee over there.
eye contact.
What's that?
I feel uncomfortable with this direct eye contact.
Do you want to switch places?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait till I start caressing the microphone.
It's like the cereal box wall that you used to make at breakfast when you were a kid.
Move over here. I'm going to get closer.
Now I'm really uncomfortable.
See, if you don't notice this, we have a babysitter now. We're not allowed to actually have just the show on my own. We have a producer, and he just left, so that we're good with that.
I'm surprised it took so long.
Me too, actually. But he left the door open, so let me close this door.
That'd be good.
We're taking over! Anyway, this is the Life Radio Show. I'm your host, Don Smith, sitting in the studio with Charlie Hester as my guest co-host. She's back.
I am.
So, Charlie, after this week, would you be interested in coming back every month to do just a podcast?
Yes, of course.
Okay. We might have to do that.
All right.
I will do.
Ransom Carr. Ransom Carr is in the studio as well as my first guest. Welcome back.
Thank you. I don't know why you keep having me back. You just love the punishment.
Because you're an Eagles fan. That's
you felt
you're an
bad
Eagles
for me
fan.
this week.
I'm an Eagles fan. We can commiserate together about the loss to the Saints.
Yeah, I didn't mind it too bad until after the game, and I saw the running backs wearing the mask, mocking the Eagles, and I wanted to fight them.
Oh, they were? They were?
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Jerks.
It's the Saint. They'll get hit by a hurricane or something. It's funny how there's always a tragedy before the team wins. I'm just glad something bad didn't happen in Philadelphia last year before they won the Super Bowl. I mean, other than,
I just don't think anybody expected them to win.
Anything worse than it being Philadelphia. Nothing worse had to happen. Because, you didn't really hear anything about the Patriots.
There we go. No, it's fine. The mic stand was in the way. I couldn't see your face.
I would actually, if you would move that mic stand this way.
It's got a swivel.
Yeah, just rotate.
I'm just getting sicker by the moment.
Is that good right there?
Does it help you? Is
good.
It better? Yeah, there we go.
It gets rid of the shine some.
Game on.
So, Ransom, what's happening? What's going on in the world? You got a comedy show coming up? You booked me on it because you're a glutton for punishment?
Yeah, I still wonder why
you don't want to book another show
I actually
in that
started
room,
to delete you on my Facebook when you said, hey, coming up next, Ransom Carr. The show will be really good after he leaves. I was like, oh, this guy's off the show. But I'm going to wait till I leave first.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to delete the Facebook contact while you're still in his on his radio.
You could kick me out. I don't want that.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and promote.
Yeah,
whatever.
I want to get
silly stuff
all three
you're doing.
listeners out there. My dad, my mom, my sister.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, because that's like the three more than we usually get. And I'm so glad that somebody actually told somebody they were coming on this show.
I didn't tell them.
Usually
they actually are
people
just
keep
big
it
fans.
a big secret.
They're
big fans of me?
Yeah.
They're
not you.
Charlie. Oh, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Not you.
Yeah, I didn't think they were fans of yours either.
No.
Because they're relatives.
No, they've never even seen my comedy show.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things about my family is they don't come to my shows.
Right?
So I can talk about it.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
And my wife stopped coming to my shows. So much more material opened up.
Well, that's the thing. When my
That's
wife does come to the
fantastic.
show, I have less material.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I better not
That's-
tell that one.
yeah.
She might look at me and be like, really? But I'll tell you, she really is good with, like, just going with it. Like, she doesn't, like, when I first started, I was like, God, she might beat me for this. But she usually just rolls with the punches and
Yeah.
good to go. But I'm lucky in that way.
Driving me insane.
I know.
Driving me insane.
I feel like we're all like, I don't know. We're out
yes,
of whack
we're
because
all-
I'm
we're
always
all
over
separated.
there.
We're all separated. I just touched the board. Don't tell Patrick.
Oh, you're gonna get
See,
in
that's
trouble.
what happens. They leave me in here by myself. I'm going to do what I want.
I
Do it.
know.
See, years ago, I used to do a lot of theater. I know I make fun of you for your sissy drinks. I used to do theater.
I like
But-
pumpkin spice. I'm just gonna
He's
tell you now.
he's a pumpkin.
No, you're
he's
one
a
of
pumpkin.
those.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
What is that supposed to mean,
You
Charlie?
couldn't tell when he walked in. I mean,
No.
Sorry, Don forgot his Trump hat.
Yeah.
And
I don't play the trumpet.
Jeez.
That's okay. She forgot her ukulele.
I
So
did.
there.
Well, now hold on.
You
That's,
forgot your hair. No.
Oh.
I always do. It's
yeah, just leave it at home. That's fine.
well.
Did I
Thanks
tell you
for
it's been a
having
long
me.
Day? Hey,
You
thanks for
did.
stopping
I'm
by.
gonna take
No.
off. It
Yeah.
went a little quicker than I thought.
Yeah.
Yep, and go ahead and delete me from. No.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. I've been basically at work all night. I'm on call. The calls started coming in right around midnight after I went to sleep about 11 o'clock, and had to go out. Got home about 7. Thought I'd take the day off work and get some sleep, and then just call after call. After
Well, and
call.
for a guy your age, that's really hard.
Exactly. When you get older,
What?
when you get old like me,
Yeah.
Rance, and your hair
Man.
starts. Oh wait,
Another
No,
30,
it's
40
still-
years when I get there, it's gonna be.
How old are you?
13.
I'm probably a lot closer to
He's-
Don's age than I want to admit.
Uh-huh.
I'm 38.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're real close.
Yeah.
Nobody ever says, "Well, you aged well." You know, I never get that. It's always
I do.
like,
I
"Oh,
do,
really?"
But I tell them I'm 60.
Yeah,
how you do
I'm
that.
getting there. Like as soon as the gray hits, I might as well just go older because I'm like, wow, you have aged well. But
Well, if your hair goes gray, nobody will know. That's the good thing.
Oh.
it's going gray. I can tell. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure you can.
Shut up, Don.
See, if I shaved my beard, I'd look 20 years younger. That's the only thing keeping me up there in age is my beard. If I shaved it, I'd get ID'd for cigarettes.
Don't you
I
dare
don't even
shave that
smoke.
beard.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Yeah,
no.
it's a good beard.
It's a great
As
beard.
much as I hate to
That's
admit it,
really.
it is.
I'm going to change the name of this show to "Come Praise My Beard." That's
Yeah.
really.
That's
yeah,
actually a
that's-
They come praise my
Well,
beard
it
podcast.
depends on the spelling, I guess. You want to be careful with that. So where were we? You have a show,
I have a show
coming up
coming
or
up that
something?
you're
Some-
part
you
of.
do comedy or
January-
something like that?
well, I
Is that-
don't.
Okay, I didn't
but-
think so.
I get up there and try to
That's
tell jokes.
Just wanted to clarify.
So
what
sort
you
of
did.
like here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good.
All right, she fits
Yeah,
right
yeah,
in, Don.
You're seeing
This
it
is probably
live,
the
right?
best triangle we've had in a while. Like this is good.
Whoa.
I like.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
I like
Whoa.
the way you think.
High five, buddy.
It's the best triangle I've been a part of for a long time too.
Oh, mercy.
Well,
So
just
where's your show?
just
It is-
wait till Holly Shock gets in here, then you'll.
It is in the great town of West Carrollton.
Woohoo!
Yes, at a nice little nightclub called Bojangles. Not to be confused with the chicken place.
Bo.
We can't get
Or
chicken
Mr.
there.
Bojangles.
Wish we could. It'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
But we're going to be there with a group called Angels Among Us. It's Laugh for a Cure. It's a breast cancer fundraiser. Basically, a guy I grew up with, his aunt had breast cancer.
Okay.
She's a survivor. And him and his aunt basically created this foundation. And they do all these different fundraisers and raise money for breast cancer awareness, stuff like that, finding a cure. And they've been doing really well. But it's really cool. What we've done. This will be our 3rd year, and we have been the biggest raiser as far as like the fundraiser goes. Like we've made the most money for them. So
Get that mic. Every time you turn your head, you just.
sorry, Don.
You're going to have to start over. Just from the entrance. Just come back in.
No, get up, walk out, come back in.
You've done film. Back to one. You know
Yeah.
how this works.
Don, the door's locked. I can't get in now. What's going on? It's all right. Come back next time.
Yeah, we'll get you.
We'll see you. We'll get you
next.
next time.
If we
Yeah.
start from the beginning, can you guys like start telling jokes? Because that'd be great.
Well,
But that's not what we do here,
No,
Charlie.
Don, if you could just not be so bad, like just try to be better, just give that some effort.
I am bad.
You're kind of bringing me down. Like it's like like if you could just up your game, I'll stay up here and bring.
I'll
more.
up mine, so up yours. That's what I'm saying, right?
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
I appreciate you, Rance. You're always a joy to have.
I appreciate your lies.
You're always a joy to have on this show for a couple minutes.
Yeah, you're a compulsive liar, and I appreciate that about you.
I feel like I'm completely not necessary tonight. Like,
No, you are definitely.
I'm just watching this tennis match from over the little wall.
This is basically how it goes. Every time I'll see him at Wiley's, and I'll be down there. I'll have a great set, and he'll be like, "Well, that was pretty terrible. Maybe try next time."
So now, what was the
You've
first?
had a great set.
Exactly. See.
So what was the first thing that you guys ever did together, like working together, project wise?
Was it that kissing scene?
I think so. I think that I kissed your little bald head and
Yeah,
the top one.
Yeah.
And
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
Compulsive
it
liar
wasn't.
yet again.
Yeah. it was the love scene in that.
What was the first thing was it this?
I
met you at the chapter. Of course, we always talk about the chapter here.
I love the chapter.
An old
I
open
miss
mic
it.
in Fairborn. It was a real dive bar, but it was a great open mic because
Oh.
you would
It
go
was-
there and they would hate you.
Okay.
Or you would go there and you would win them over, and it was so rewarding. It was one of those, where
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
so you just didn't know what to expect. You just kind of expected like, well, this is going to go bad, and so when it went really good, you're like, wow, I love stand up. Like that was that kind of open mic.
Yeah. It could be a comic killer.
It really could. Yeah.
Because you'd have to learn to be thick-skinned there. The first time I went there was the third show I ever did.
Oh.
Third show I ever did, I was at the chapter. It was 3 days before I was in Wiley's fireworks competition, and I went up and just died horrendously on stage at the chapter. I mean, there was not one laugh. The only thing I heard from the audience is some little drunk old lady at the bar just went, "My God, this is awful." And I had to go into my fourth show, which was the fireworks comedy competition at Wiley's, with that kind of confidence in my material.
Yeah, that just crippled you right there, especially being early and stand-up. That's rough.
I don't know if I would have kept going if I didn't already have stuff booked ahead of time. If I didn't, because I had Wiley's booked already.
That's why
for
a
the
lot of guys don't
competition.
stick with it though, because they have those, and then they're
It was brutal. I mean, because the first two shows I did actually went really well. I did a set at Funny Bone, I did a set at Wiley's, and then I went into the chapter and
especially since
learned
you
that
did,
I was not funny.
especially since you did the comedy club shows first, 'cause
Right?
You get that false sense.
Oh, yeah,
of,
absolutely,
man, I'm great.
absolutely, yeah.
And then you go to the chapter, and
Yeah.
they're like, somebody beat this guy off stage. Like,
Yeah,
just
can we get rid
him
of
out
him?
here.
I finished my set. I
Yeah.
didn't, I've seen people that didn't
Yeah,
at the chapter.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Incidentally, my fourth show was in the competition at Wiley's. My fifth show was in their finals.
And now he owns the
And
place.
now I own the place.
yeah. They're like,
After
listen,
being banned. So I'm all over the map with that club.
that's
that
pretty
gives-
awesome. I
that
wish
gives
they'd ban you again. Who do I got to talk to make that happen?
That'd be me.
Don. There's a guy that hosts this radio show.
I have been hoping to get banned for some time. I mean,
He just needs a night off.
yeah.
Try to do it next time I'm down there.
A night off?
Yeah.
I try to every time you're down there. If I hear Rance is coming, it's like, can I get out of this one?
I love when I'm going to be honest. I love when he's down there, and I'm not even kidding. I had.
That's sorry.
At the club.
Phrasing.
At the club.
I said
not
something that I totally missed, and I regret it.
You
I don't-
said you love when I'm down there.
okay.
And don't
Well, that's
we all?
true
Don't
too.
we all?
That's true too. She caught it way quicker than I did. I was like, "What did I just say?"
Indeed.
But the last time I had a show down
Don't
there,
let her kid you. She loves when I'm down there too.
Oh, Don.
the last time I was down there,
At the
I can't
club.
get out of here. I'm just down the whole time. When
Well,
I was at
you said
Wiley's,
I bring you down. So.
when I was at Wiley's, Don was at Wiley's, and a customer walks up, and this is what I love about Don. He didn't care that it was a customer or not. They go, "Oh, you're really good. You're really funny." Talking about me, and Don goes, "How much did you pay him?" What'd you have to pay him to say that? I was like, "It doesn't matter,
What
Don."
show are you watching?
I was like, "Thank you, sir, for saying that in front of the owner."
Yeah, if you still won't book me, but thank you.
Yeah,
anyway.
thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
No,
You book me for open mics all the time. It's really nice. Of you.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, Karen, I love Karen, but she doesn't have taste. She'll let anybody up on that stage.
Yeah, I don't ever do the open mic, but nice try.
No, I wouldn't let you do the open.
Boys,
You're actually banned. I'm like, oh,
because
I didn't know.
you are so much better than an
That's
open
not
mic.
true, but
No,
thank
it's
you.
not.
That's very nice for your compulsive lying again.
No, you're always fun to banter with if that's what this is.
Yeah,
or if it's just
friendly banter.
very friendly.
So anyway, back at Bojangles,
Bojangles,
you
there's
will
a
be
show
there.
coming up.
Mike Shea will be there. I just had him this week confirm that he'll come. I have my dad, Catfish Carr, who plays blues rock. He's actually going to do some music there also.
Cool.
And then Jeremy Johnson will be there, Jessica Grau, and Keith Irvin.
All right, that
Sounds like
sounds
a-
like sounds like
yeah.
a good lineup.
Yeah,
That'll
it'll be a good
fun.
one. Every time we went there, they're very receptive.
Good.
Not really to guys with beards for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but
It's I get that a lot.
but they are very receptive and really into the show. They kind of bring their own group, and then we always end up having a couple people, especially because it's in West Carrollton. That's where I grew up.
Mhm.
So a lot of people will come that I haven't seen in a while and stuff like that because it's easy, it's close to home.
Yeah, and then once they see you, they don't.
They're like, "Oh,
they don't
nothing's
see you
changed.
for
He's
a
still
while
terrible."
after.
Great.
we'll
Like,
be back
yeah,
next
see
year.
Yeah,
See you next
we'll give you a
time
chance
do
in
one
2
of these.
years.
Yeah.
If this thing's still going. Eh.
Yep, if you're still doing the whole quote,
Yeah.
comedy
Yeah.
thing.
Have you tried selling cars? I'm like, I haven't.
Next
You should try
time,
that.
can we just mail in our donations?
Yeah, how much does it get in the door? We'll just give you the $5. We'll just give you
Yeah,
We'd like to pay not
I feel,
to come.
Yeah.
I feel bad about not going, but I'd feel worse if I did. No.
That's right. That's right. So looking
No,
forward
that
to
does
heckling
sound like
you.
a-
I mean,
a-
cheering you on stage.
Perfect. I love that.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like it'll be a really good show.
It'll be
and
fun.
You're on it.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
I'm actually trying to find somebody to replace me since I got
Okay.
you on there.
well,
I thought
that's-
you'd say no.
That's good.
But
That's good. I appreciate that. Don't tell Patrick I've been touching his knob over here.
I won't. I won't.
He can't get back.
I don't know
in
how
again.
he's going to
Yeah.
feel about that.
Yeah, he can't get back in. I changed the code on him. We got the door blocked. We're taking this over.
Tom,
This
you're
is-
so
This is
rotten.
our radio
What's so
station
funny
now.
is looking at him right now. He does
Yeah,
look
he
like he's
does.
trying to figure out the code. Like he's like, "Come on,
Well, he's trying to figure out
1,
how to
2, 3,
lock
4.
me in there until security gets
yeah,
in.
that's right."
Like, I
I'm
don't
not
want him
part of
coming out.
this.
I don't want him
Patrick.
coming out.
Does
See, he's not. I don't think he hears a single thing we're saying.
We're probably not
That's
even
all
live.
about
It's
that.
probably
we're on
really
a delay?
Probably not. Well, we're on a 10-second delay. I'm pretty sure we're live. I
Somebody
don't-
were like, "Oh, Ranson's here." He'll just hit that button. That
yeah, they
aborts
put
us,
you on
like-
the mute button.
Yeah, they
That's
muted
how
us.
he's
do I?
coming in
I
here
feel
to
like I need
check.
to. I feel like I need to go like open the door for him.
You know, it's actually funner to watch him try to.
Yeah.
do
No,
that.
I hate.
He
the
gave
one-
up. Do you see him? He was
Yeah,
like, "Yep, you're right."
Yep, heck with it. He's locked in
He,
now.
he changed the code.
Security will be
Poor
here any minute.
Patrick. So apparently, I'm the only one in the room with any sort of sympathy and empathy. All right.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Noted.
Yes, yes.
Don took that from me a long time ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We haven't known each other that long.
It's been too long.
It has.
How long have you known each other?
2 years.
Something like that.
Probably.
Two or three.
Wow,
closer to 3
I
years.
thought it was a lot longer. You guys you've made that 2 years count.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah, we
each
give
other.
each other a hard time. You know, I can't do this with everybody. Like, I know my phrasing is just not real good.
I know.
We give each other a pounding every time we see each
Yeah,
other.
we
and
were.
it's-
Yeah, absolutely. It was a connection right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We just like a good comfortable pair of gloves. Just a great fit. First time when
yeah.
Oh, my word.
Where do we go from here? That's
I'm
often
leaving.
my question. I don't blame you.
I'm just tired. I'm actually going to sit here. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'm
on,
gonna take
on
a
with the
nap.
show.
Charlie, it's your show now.
Am I taking the floor?
You're taking.
Yep,
the
you're
floor.
taking over.
Oh,
What have you
mercy.
been up to?
Me?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I was.
we'll talk about somebody fun now.
Well,
You
don't know if
found the
it's
code, guys.
fun.
You found
Oh
the code.
crap.
I don't know.
Oh okay.
Oh, that's helpful.
You'll let us in.
Just go ahead and
I'm not touching anything. You're
give me
okay.
my code
Yeah.
before I leave.
Let's see. What
I'll
have
be
I
the
been?
new host of the life.
Yep, there you go. You want this mic?
Sorry, Charlie.
You want
It's
to do
all
a
right.
switch? Yeah.
I'm very rude. I'm sorry.
Switcheroo.
You're not rude. Not
Very,
rude.
very rude. Very
Yeah,
rude.
I wasn't locked out. I was just assigning new door
Dork.
codes to DJs on that door, and
Gotcha.
you just happened to be in here while I was doing it, thinking that I was locked out.
Yeah. It was just the very
You
stern
were
look
yes,
of concentration
it was very,
on
very
your face.
intense. Very intense.
So
I was trying
Like
to crack
you were
it.
not going to let that lock get the best of you, and you didn't. You made it.
Well, actually, it did get the best of me. I tried to add 2 codes at the same time, and it only let me add 1.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. You had 2 codes at once. All the numbers just jumble up, and none of them work.
Yeah. Well, one of them did work.
Oh, okay.
Then I had to go through the process again for the other one.
Door codes
where's
on the
Charlie
live radio.
Yeah.
Charlie is from Danville, Illinois.
Interesting. What's in Danville?
Me?
Yep.
That's all that matters.
That is
No,
the main point of
Danville-
interest.
Danville is the hometown of Dick Van Dyke, Gene Hackman, Donald O'Connor,
Wow.
Bobby Short, Helen Hayes. It's a lot.
Funny.
It's a
Yes,
lot to live
yes.
up to. I'm going to have to really work extra hard to be the biggest thing that's ever come out of Danville because, yeah, I mean, it. Yeah.
You're on your way.
Oh.
You're on the live
You're on
radio
the live
show.
radio
Yes,
show.
that is.
I
You've already
know.
None of them have ever made that.
That's right.
Yeah, you're part of an exclusive group.
I feel so
Not only
exclusive
that,
right now.
you're guest co-host.
I know.
I don't let just anybody do
Yeah.
that.
You know, I really appreciate you letting me come
Have
and
I let you do
crash
that,
your
Rance?
show.
You have.
I will let anybody do that.
Never
But you're by
mind.
far,
I'm not so
but
thankful.
Charlie, you're by far my favorites.
Yeah. And that's still not that high. It's me and Scotty Mays pretty much. And that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
how
that's
I
it.
I have
That's-
better hair than both of you.
Absolutely.
Scotty could give her a run though with that mohawk.
No.
Uh,
No.
It's just a mohawk. That's like a beard for the top of your head. That's all that is.
I had Scotty over for the Bears-Eagles game. Let me tell you something. That face he had, I've never seen before. I'm pretty sure there was a relapse in his
Yeah,
future.
that's what I was thinking.
Watching
I was
that
like,
field
I
goal,
hope-
it looked bad. I just turned around and I was like, sorry about that. Like, I was apologizing for my win. Sorry, Scotty.
Yeah, never apologize for your win
Well, I did.
because you get so few. No.
Just don't break your wind.
Right.
Well,
You'd
that-
have to apologize
Can't
for
promise
if
that
you did.
either.
All right.
Also,
Well, we're gonna.
I realized Nick Taylor's on that show. I had to look back.
Oh, okay. That's the one you forgot. You forgot.
Oh.
Speaking of nice hair,
Yeah.
That guy's got
Nick's
some
got
hair.
great
Yeah.
hair.
yeah, and he ruins it with a man.
Well, that's your opinion, Don.
Yeah. That, I was
that's the truth. Actually, that's, he has a man bun. That's a
You're
true
allowed to say
statement.
that because he
Yeah.
works for you. And I don't mean it Wiley's.
Right. He works for a lot of people. He just works.
That's good.
No, I like Nick. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's good.
Good, funny guy too. Funny guy. I wish he'd bring back his possum jokes because those cracked me up. And I
He
can't.
doesn't do
I
that
can't.
anymore?
I haven't heard him do those in a while.
Huh.
So yeah. I don't know why I got rid of those because those were good. I like.
I love those because it's
Yeah.
such a random bit.
Yes. Anyway, enough about possum jokes. We're going to hit the comedy rundown, and then we're going to take a break.
Is it that time already?
It's that time. We have wasted a half an hour
Wow.
of just picking on each other and destroying each other's self-confidence.
Well, you two did.
She's sitting on a high cloud.
Yeah, she's fine.
You and I already go cry.
Yeah, she's like, "I'll let these idiots destroy themselves, and I'll step in and be the hero."
That's right.
That's how it works. All right, here's this week's Comedy Rundown brought to you by the legendary Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in Dayton's historic Oregon District. Call 224-JOKE or go to wileyscomedy.com for all the best in Dayton comedy. Tuesday, January 15th, tonight, open mic at Peach's Grill at 104 Xenia Avenue in Yellow Springs. That show starts at 8 p.m. Also, it's Dayton Story Slam at Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street. I had to remember where Wiley's was. I just said it. I couldn't remember where it was. Wednesday, January 16th, there's an open mic at the Village Cup at 17 South Chillicothe Street in South Charleston, Ohio. That show starts at 6 p.m. I believe sign-ups for that are at 5:30. There's also an open mic at South Park Tavern at 1301 Wayne Avenue. That show starts at 9 p.m. Thursday, January 17th, open mic at the Spirited Goat at 118 Dayton Street in Yellow Springs. That show starts at 7 p.m. Also an open mic at the Barrel House at 417 East 3rd Street from 8:30 to 11. And on Thursday, Huggy Lowdown is at the Wiley Funny Bone, as at the Funny Bone. Don't want to mix those two up because one of them's a comedy club and the other one's the Dayton Funny Bone. I did not say that. Thursday, Huggy Lowdown's at the Dayton Funny Bone at 88 Plum Street at the Green. Friday and Saturday, January 18th and 19th, Greg Hahn is at Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in the Oregon District. Greg Hahn, if you've never seen him live, that man is amazing. Just high energy insanity. Anyway, moving on. Friday through Sunday, January 18th through the 20th, Chris Porter is going to be at the Dayton Funny Bone at 88 Plum Street at the Green. Saturday, January 19th, Woke AF comedy.
Yay!
Is at the Buckeye Sports Lodge at 126 West High Street in Springfield. Ray Jackson's on that. I believe Nate Washington. A bunch of really good comics on that show. That show starts at 8 p.m. And Sunday, January 20th, apparently there's an open mic at Mila's Suburban Cafe at 606 Taywood Road in Englewood. Sign-ups start at 3 p.m. You can call 937-832-2200. And that show starts at 7 p.m. Also on Sunday, Wiley Sunday Comics is back at Wiley's Comedy Club. Get out and laugh more in the new year with Dayton's best comics. Or the open micers that we get. And, well, they're going to be recording this weekend. I know there are a lot of comics are going to have their sets recorded, so get out and support them. Get some laughs on their recording so they don't have to submit to festivals with a tape where they bomb.
Here.
Yeah.
Crowd laughing is always the best.
That does help sell you if you're submitting to a festival.
Yeah.
See, that's why I can't
That's
get in any
been my
festivals.
problem. Yeah.
Because
No laughs.
Exactly. I thought I told you that already. That is it. As always, check out Wiley'sComedy.com and DaytonFunnyBone.com for details and tickets to upcoming shows. And don't forget to show some love on Monday nights to the open mic at Hannah's at 121 North Ludlow Street in Dayton. Patrick, do you need to come over here and do this? I don't want to usurp your authority because we're going to break now. I don't want to step on any toes. I don't want to. And again, technically, this is on the computer. So this really has nothing to do with the board. So, okay, Patrick, go ahead and click that, and we're good.
is Wallace J. Crumplebottom, and when it's early in the morning, there's nothing that gets me ready for a long day of bean counting quite like a good breakfast. And there's no better breakfast than a brand new episode of The Breakfast Lads. Take it from me, I'm British, so I must know what I'm talking about. Tune in every Wednesday at 8 a.m. for a brand new episode of The Breakfast Lads. Brought to you by Eventide Entertainment.
Nothing brings people together quite like the movies, and every week Aaron Lopez wants you to join him in a discussion about the latest and greatest in the world of film. So grab a drink, grab some popcorn, and get comfy. Come join Aaron and friends every Thursday at The Drive-In, presented by Eventide Entertainment.
Now, you've been staring over that edge for hours. And people die down there. And dying when you're not really sick is really sick, you know? Really.
All right, we're back on the Life Radio Show. Thanks for hitting that and bringing us back on, Patrick.
Yay, Patrick, hero.
Off the air, we named a show Off the Air today. I didn't name the show Off the Air, but we were off the air when I named the show. Let's start over. Let's go ahead and play another song. We'll come back and we'll start over.
See you in 20.
Welcome back to the Come Praise My Beard show. I'm your host, Don Smith, and we did name. I named the show. You guys didn't do anything. I named the show.
No, it's fine.
We're off the air.
But now that that's the name, I'm gonna have to stop plucking my chin hairs so that I fit in a little bit more.
So we can come praise your beard too. Okay,
yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, the name of the show that's not the name of the show. The name of the show is Pumpkin Spice Beard Oil.
Oh,
because that was there is a pumpkin spice beard oil.
There is. It is.
You're dang right. There is.
It is.
I would never get one because I would never get rid of Ransom that way. He would be in my lap sniffing my beard right now.
I'm getting
He'd be
it for
licking
you.
the side
you
of
don't
my
have to buy
face.
it. I'm going to buy it for you.
Just so you can do that.
There's so many options.
Absolutely.
My favorite one is from the Texas Beard Company.
The Texas Beard Company.
Yeah. So pumpkin spice
City.
beard oil.
New York. Yeah. I get mine from Sinful Beard Oils and Balms, SYNFUL. He, like I was saying off the air, he discontinued. Raymond discontinued my scent, but he's bringing it back now. My scent is back.
We missed your musk.
And
I was just going to do that. Darn it.
It's Wicked is the name of my scent.
Of course,
because it's wicked and sinful. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Makes you do bad things.
I don't know about that.
Fingers crossed.
But no, I pick it up. I'm not joking. I actually get it at the Angler's Bait and Tackle in Englewood,
3rd Street
Ohio.
and 5th.
Nope, right on Main Street
Like
by the Taco
cross.
Bell
3rd and 5th. By the
in
Taco
Englewood,
Bell.
Ohio. Because if you can get your manly beard scents at the same place you can renew your fishing license and test fire a compound bow, you don't lose a single man point for using hair product.
That's true.
You know,
I need
that's
to
right.
have
Yeah.
something like that for my coffee.
Yeah, you need to be able to get pumpkin spice at like.
I need to be. I wish they'd sell ammo at Starbucks. Just like, give me a pumpkin spice latte and some 22 ammo. That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'd say
probably
with
go with the
pumpkin
bigger
spice,
gauge,
yeah,
though,
you'd
shouldn't I?
probably have to get 22 caliber.
Yeah. See, as soon as I
Yeah,
said
maybe
that,
17. Maybe.
Can I get
don't even
a
know.
45 gauge
Yeah.
ammo?
Yeah.
Is that better? Like, hollow points. as well.
45 gauge.
Yeah, whatever. Just on with
Yeah.
the borefill here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I like the 22 because you'd go up and order pumpkin spice and a box of 22 ammo, and they'd say, "Sir, you sure you don't want these BBs?"
You're probably right. Enjoy your pellet rifle, sir. I'm like, oh.
Yep, you'll put your eye out with that thing, kid, but enjoy your pumpkin spice, sissy.
All right.
You
Thank
know,
you, Don.
you know I love you. That's just that's how that's
Every time I
that's
come here, I
how
leave
am.
crying. I don't know why I did this to myself.
Happiness.
That's right.
what-
Tears of joy.
Yep, those are man tears of happiness, is what that is.
I appreciate it.
So you were talking about selling some of your fantastic artwork, which I love the ones I have. By the way,
thank
yes.
you. Oh, yeah.
Also, it's art you're selling.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
You said
no.
I didn't even catch that. You did say I was selling pictures. I didn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, not those kind of pictures. I'm not that desperate. Although
I'm like, have you
I'd
seen
leave
Don's
your
camera phone?
yeah, I mean, my feet are real cute, but
Right. But if you don't have a foot fetish, it's not your thing. you know?
Right. Well,
even
lucky
with
for
the
me,
smelly slippers. So
I have pictures of Don's feet all over for some reason. I'm
Do
like,
you?
Can you please stop sending me those?
oddly enough, they have a beard too.
What about a
hobbit
bearded?
feet.
What about
Yeah.
a bearded foot?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Yeah, they have a beard too. That's
Oh my gosh.
But the art, that's what I want to know.
yes,
Stop
yes,
with your-
yes.
Oh, yeah. No, what I do, I collect sewing patterns, like vintage sewing patterns, because everybody's grandma has like a million of them in their attics or basement. And then I sit and I cut out all the little pictures on the front of the envelopes. And then I place them onto canvases that I hand paint. And then I write ridiculous sayings. I mean, you just never know. And so
Because your shirt that you're wearing is
actually,
one of them. Yes.
Yeah, my shirt,
Similar.
it
It's
says
a- yeah.
completely dead inside. And then there's a picture of a very smiling girl who looks like she's so full of life. But as adults, we're all a little dead inside.
especially comics.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
We're
That's,
doubly
well,
dead.
that's the completely part.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody else is just kind of partial. We're done.
So the ones that you paint, like, how long does that take you to do one?
Oh, not very long. I mean, the process is I'll sit and just like watch Great British Baking Show and cut out all the little pictures, and that part takes a little while. But then I'll just order like 24 canvases off of Amazon, and then I just enjoy nature's bounty, and I'll just sit and just paint 24 canvases, and I just do all sorts of colors and styles and let those dry overnight, and then the next day, then I put the actual pictures that I've cut out onto those canvases, and then I just let the faces speak to me, sort of, and
Right.
they sort of tell me what they want to say. So one of my
Well,
best-
that's nature's bounty helps with that.
yeah, it sure
They
does.
really
Don
they
has
get
a
them
similar
talk to you.
nature's bounty, but his is like that.
Oh.
You know, like it's
No. What's wrong with you?
Mercy. You boys are honoring. I'm in the right
I'm only
place.
here for an hour. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's
Then,
He
fine.
can't take me
Then-
longer than that.
then Holly will get here.
I know,
and
then
it'll
Holly's
be, it'll be
coming
a
in.
normal show. Then.
And then she and I are gonna like take over.
Oh yeah,
It'll be
I'm
fun.
not. I think me and Patrick we're going to go have a smoke, and
I'll
let
probably
these
listen
guys
on the
just.
way home. I did last time.
You should.
Adam Sandler called in. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. He had a cold or something.
Yeah, but it was
Maybe some. Yeah, it might have been in a
Weird.
car accident.
Weird.
Had some kind of brain
So,
damage. I'm not sure.
Anyway,
either way, it was
Either way,
So-
Definitely.
Either way, it had to have been him. Sounded just like.
Yeah.
So are those on your Facebook? Or?
I actually have a separate Facebook page for them. It is Dirty Ray of Sunshine Art.
Okay, I'm gonna check
So-
it out.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
what's
I have
your,
them sitting out there.
Oh, okay.
We can bring
yeah,
them in.
yeah. So you can go take a look at them and pick out your favorites.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm selling them too for $25 right now.
Oh, so yeah, I might walk out of here
I'll
with a
buy it
couple
for
extra. Yeah. For you,
He owes-
absolutely,
Really?
He owes you?
absolutely. I owe him.
I
because
do.
he's-
All right, now we're talking.
Better believe I do.
I got plenty of those that have about $25 left of space.
Yeah,
So we're good.
that's
I
all
can
you got.
spread them out.
I was
too.
gonna say you might have to run a couple of them.
Yeah, well, that's fun.
Yeah. They're good stuff. You have a website too, is it?
I do. It's just charliehestercomedy.com.
Simple
and
enough.
there you can also get a button. Can I say what my button says?
Oh, I can't remember what your button says.
My
so-
button says squirting is results.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely
cool.
know,
Yeah.
Like squirt gun.
like a squirt gun. You
Like-
squeeze the trigger, that's the result. Yes.
Like a
Lots of
I want one of
wetness
those
comes out of
buttons
that.
too, and I still need to get one of the bumper stickers
oh,
for
wait,
the
Oh,
I
for the
helped
Great Girl
yeah,
Drive?
yeah.
they're just stickers. They're
They're
not.
just it's fine.
Yeah.
They'll go on my car.
I'll make sure I've got them out there. I'll make sure and give you one.
Okay, cool.
Before
Sticker
yes,
that says
it says
squirting for results.
no.
No, that's their button. That's what her
Yeah,
button
my button
says.
says squirting is results, but my my actual sticker that I give out, I collect pads and tampons for women's shelters, and then if people donate, I give them a sticker that says, "Today I helped a vagina in need."
Which is always a sticker you want on your car.
Absolutely,
Yeah, absolutely. You know,
jinx.
and
Popo.
it'll work out especially for your breast cancer benefit shows
That
because
is
not
true.
only would you have helped a vagina, you've helped some boobs too, and that's really that's all you can hope for.
That's all. That's
It's
my
just
goals in
yeah.
life.
yeah, and someday I hope you help some of them.
I will, Don.
He's gonna give him a hand.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
So, what about you? Do you have a website? Do you have any?
It's down for financial reasons because I'm broke.
So maybe
Oh,
you.
I thought that was the website.
It was ransomcar.com and Cry for Help
Yeah,
Productions.
that's his,
Okay.
that's his
both are
website
down
title.
at the time.
Down for
Line
financialreasons.com.
That's
And
I have a Facebook.
You have a Facebook. That's
that is
important.
super cool.
Okay.
And a Twitter
Also good.
with a really cool handle.
Well, hold on. I'm
The
going to.
Facebook is down for community standards reasons.
Hold on now. What,
And his Twitter is up
oh, I
he's-
see.
It's always
because he loves being in here.
All right. I'm following you on Twitter right now because you are at Ranson Car.
what a cool handle, right?
Yeah.
Mine is.
Original.
You'll see. Mine is a little off color.
Hers is better than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ransom Car, it is a cool name.
Yeah.
That is.
I'm not sure how you ended up with it, but
Me
it is a
neither.
cool name.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Everybody always goes, what is that, a stage name? I have friends because in high school I went by Randy because I was embarrassed by my real name.
Aw.
Like, and I have a friend that I work with to this day, and he's always going, dude, you made that name up, Ranson, when you started doing stand up. I said, no, I didn't. I said, that was my real name. He goes, nah, I know you for a long
Whatever,
time.
Randy.
Yep, all the time. All the time.
So, were your parents enjoying Nature's Bounty when they named you?
Well, his dad's name is Catfish.
Yeah, but not really.
No, I know.
Not really. His name's Michael. But Catfish is.
Yeah, Catfish is it's a better
He'll
stage
probably be
name
like, why'd you
than
say that? I'm
Michael.
like, you listened. Yes. He's like, yeah,
Just
listen to
checking.
Don.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Ugh."
Yeah, that guy picking on you is funny.
I was named after my grandfather, actually.
Okay.
He lived in Kentucky. So there you go.
Okay.
Only 2 Ransons I've ever met. I've met Ransoms, but not Ranson.
Yeah.
So
But how much was the ransoms?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't meet any.
Yeah, nobody paid for it.
Yeah.
He's
They're like,
on his own.
you guys want them?
Like,
So, is your mom's name Bluegill?
Yes. Yes. And my dad eats her all the time. He's a catfish. Come on.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do here?
Oh,
I thought it was.
Getting hot in
okay.
here.
It's
mercy.
fish eating fish. I mean,
yeah, it's nature. That's
Yeah.
nature's bounty is really what we need. That would improve this show. Should we hit some news stories?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Did
I
you-
didn't think so.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll hit some news stories. Since we're like 10 minutes left of this hour.
know, this is-
Man,
this
this
has been
is
super
this
fun.
was more.
Wow.
Yeah, this has been way more fun than I expected, Ransom. Yeah. Krispy Kreme has stepped in to comfort Kentucky police officers mourning the loss of a donut truck that caught fire. The Lexington Herald Leader reports the company and police escort delivered dozens of donuts to the city police department Wednesday afternoon. Officer Kyle Mounts says no one was injured when a Krispy Kreme truck caught fire in the city on Monday, but the truck's donuts were ruined. The fire's cause was unclear as of Monday. Lexington police shared posts on social media of the burned truck and officers jokingly mourning the loss. The posts were widely shared online, and police departments across the country offered their condolences. The chief marketing officer for Krispy Kreme, Dave Skeena, says the company wanted to comfort the department in their time of sorrow. Cops and donut jokes.
Now we need a donut funeral.
Yeah.
I think it was
yeah.
an insurance thing, like an inside job. You know, with this whole government shutdown, the cops aren't getting the donuts they were used
Right,
to get with
yeah.
money. And
I can see that. I
they're
can
like,
see
we need
that.
insurance money. Krispy Kreme's in
Yeah.
trouble. It'll be Dunkin'.
Yeah,
Donuts.
before long, they're going to be all.
Yeah.
It's going to be the armed security
Yep.
and the armored trucks transporting Krispy Kreme.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a really bad joke. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
There's drugs
it
in
happens.
those donuts,
It happens.
man.
I'm used to it.
That's why we need a wall.
No, that's why we need donuts.
Nature's bounty.
The woman who is believed to be the oldest person who ever lived may have padded her real age by 23 years. When Jean Calment died in August 1997 in Arles, France, her age was reported as 122 years and 164 days old, an all-time record according to Guinness World Records. However, Russian researchers who have nothing better to do, apparently, than look into this lady's past and try to screw her up. Russian researchers now say the woman claiming to be Calment was actually her 99-year-old daughter, Yvonne. A new paper published by ResearchGate suggests that Jean Calment died in 1934 and Yvonne assumed her identity so the family would not have to pay inheritance taxes.
Oh.
So yeah, it's if she died in 1997, are they going to go after back taxes now? Is that
Right.
it's kind of a dumb story. Who really cares?
I just thought, like, hey, you know what?
Yeah,
We
still have to
messed
put
up
a-
that election. Let's go ahead and mess up this lady's age.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, let's make sure Guinness puts an asterisk by her
Yeah.
name. That way.
You gotta.
Ugh.
What do you think about that,
Yeah,
Charlie?
yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah, you got nothing.
Yeah.
There are some bad ones, and see that this is bottom news, is what this is. Because
Are
I
you-
start out and I recycle and I kind of rotate, kind of like in a grocery store. You put the older produce up front,
Right.
Yeah.
So we're getting to the
So
good stuff. Is that
we're-
what you're saying?
Eventually, we're gonna just wade through this crap. It's kind of like Ransom being on the first hour, and then Holly.
I knew that.
we have to wade through
Oh,
this
you're
early crap.
vicious.
The sad part is, if
So
he didn't say it, I was
vicious.
going to say it. So let me get this straight. You saw Ransom's first hour. We'll use these old news stories. That
Right.
That
Right.
nobody
Let's-
cares
Well, we
two
save
clicks
the
about.
funny stuff. For
I'll be
when
driving
Holly
home,
gets
and
in.
you guys will be laughing so hard at the news stories. God.
Yeah, I had so much I would have
believe
said
that. I
about
would've
that. It would have
said
been
that.
hilarious. I would have killed. I'd have crushed that radio show.
Mercy.
And you're going to have Adam Sandler calling like, that was great.
Yeah.
Man.
It looks like the old year is ending with a new meme. Fans inspired by Bird Box, Sandra Bullock's Netflix horror hit, have started attempting something called the hashtag Bird Box Challenge.
Oh, I've seen this.
The task requires participants to attempt to do things blindfolded, like Bullock's character in the film. There's a slight difference in Bird Box. Characters wear blindfolds as protection against an unseen force that takes over people's vision and by manifesting their greatest fears. In the Bird Box Challenge, people wear blindfolds in hopes of going viral. And because they're stupid. One version of the meme shows a blindfolded family paddling for dear life in their bathtub, while another features a group of women trying to use an escalator with their eyes covered.
There's
Did you
also
see there was a moron cop that was doing it, driving a car, and he died?
yeah. That
I
was-
didn't know. I
was
didn't
just
know
about
there was
to
one
bring-
that died, because there's another news story about a
Maybe he didn't die, but he
teenager in
wrecked.
here that was driving and wrecked her car.
Yeah. Well, one was
Yeah.
a cop for sure. They said he was a
Yeah.
cop, not locally, but he did that and he wrecked.
That sounds like something tied in with the donut heist.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's like, you
Yeah.
know what? I got no check right now. I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
the government shut down. What else is he going to do?
We're all ruined.
Yeah, that was his greatest fear. So he had to put the blindfold on.
We really
There's
are
gotta-
a troubled
yeah.
society.
Yeah, I told you this was
This is all
this
sadness.
was, yeah, this is some sad news here. It's got to be something better. It's got to be something better. I mean, even for Rance being here, we can come up with something better than that. A Florida man. Florida.
Yeah.
Florida is
Every
going
time
to
I'm
There we
save
here.
us.
go.
Every time.
Florida's saving us.
A Florida man is behind bars after he allegedly threatened to kill his neighbor with kindness. It's not what you'd think. Kindness is what the 30-year-old suspect Brian Stewart calls his machete, according to police. It began when two of Stewart's neighbors went to the suspect's house, cornered about yelling and concerned. I can read. It began when two of Stewart's neighbors went to the suspect's house, concerned about yelling and banging that had come from the home all day. Stewart came out of the house with an arm raised, holding the machete, which had the word kindness written on it. One of the neighbors stepped in front of the other to block the blade and suffered a half-inch cut on his left hand. The Santa Rosa Sheriff's Department was called, and deputies arrived to arrest Stewart. They said Stewart's breath smelled of alcohol, and he had to be stunned with a taser before putting
Alcohol and shame.
it inside the patrol car,
Killing with
killing
kindness.
him with kindness.
You know,
That's,
sadly, I can say I've had a machete pulled on me once, and it was my fault.
Really?
Done
Oh,
them
yeah,
with
definitely.
sincerity or something.
Yeah, I got in a fist fight in my neighborhood. This is years ago, like 3 days ago.
yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
we were fighting, and the guy got in his car to leave, and he left, and the neighbor was out, and he lived in this like apartment in the corner, and he was like watching, and he was like, "I'm calling the cops." I said, "Oh, are you?" And I started walking down there, and as I got closer, he ran in his house, and he came back out, and he put a machete to my face, and I go, "Yeah, no, that's cool. Call the cops. I'm out." Well, I just turned around and walked away, but.
And
There's
nice
probably a lot
machete.
more
You should call it
language
kindness.
there, but,
yeah. Well, yeah, you got to clean it up a little bit
I
for
was,
the radio.
I was drinking
It's-
pretty heavy with friends
it's
like a fool.
Well, it's sad what happens when pumpkin spice goes out of season.
You know
That's-
what? I was out
Yeah.
and I just get crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's withdrawals. I mean,
Absolutely, and it's
the world
it's a-
needs to understand that the pumpkin spice withdrawal is real. The struggle
real
is
thing,
real
yeah.
for
You
people like
guys
you.
are a mess.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, exactly. You
No,
know,
I just mean you two personally, not society as a whole.
Okay.
Just you
All right.
two.
I got a question for you all. If you had to choose one and can only live on one of these items for the rest of your life, which would you choose? Pumpkin spice or Nature's Bounty?
nature's bounty. You gonna be the odd man out? He says pumpkin spice is nature's bounty.
That's my way of thinking.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
You enjoy all things in nature's bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pumpkin spice is part of the world
Don't judge
as
me,
it's
Don.
made
I
up.
see
I'm
the
not
judgment in your
judging
eyes.
you at all.
How dare you?
I'm not judging you at all.
Don't look away just to say it.
Well, I can't say with a straight face. Come on. We will do one more, and then
Thank
we'll
goodness.
plug whatever you have left.
It's not mine.
I've heard.
Don't plug too hard.
See, here we go. A blindfolded teenage driver in Utah crashed into another car for obvious reasons on Monday, according to the Layton Police Department. Bird box challenge while driving. Predictable result, the police tweeted on Friday, along with a photo of two mangled cars on Layton Parkway surrounded by snow-covered sidewalks, because doing that in the snow is even better. One truck appears to have had its passenger side bumper bent inward, while the entire driver's side of a Honda HRV, it's a Honda, of course, I have a problem with them anyway, is smashed. The side airbags of the HRV appeared to be deployed. Luckily, no injuries, the police wrote. Layton Police spokesman Lieutenant Travis Lyman told CBS News that the 17-year-old girl was driving with a 16-year-old passenger at the time of the crash, both of whom were checked for severe brain damage long before they got in the car.
It's probably like one of those things where they're like, now the cops are like, we didn't. This one we thought texting while driving was bad,
Yeah.
and we couldn't get any worse. Now we're like,
Now the Bird Box driving challenge.
Yeah.
That's-
You know what? You guys for your next hour should do a Bird Box radio show. Just cover your eyes and
No.
Yeah, probably not.
sound like a good idea. I apologize.
Well,
I think he should do it with it covered on his mouth.
Oh.
that would be a very quiet
Okay.
show because
But the one thing
it's a good
with,
thing you like poking my buttons, or I'd kick you right out of here.
but really, I mean,
I'm
the people
joking.
who are doing the Bird Box Challenge driving, clearly they're not paying their own insurance rates.
Right.
That's the
Right,
first thing I'm
right.
thinking of. Like,
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's a teenager, yeah.
yeah. So that's my
well,
first
except for that
thought.
guy that was a cop. I mean, we have some real morons out there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, was he in the police cruiser?
No, he wasn't in the police.
Oh, well, that would have been even better.
In his personal car.
Oh,
See, I personally think, if you sit in the passenger side with blindfolds, way scarier.
I've not ever
Because I
done
trust
that.
my driving enough to drive blind. I actually fell asleep driving this morning. I did. Well, like I said, I got a lot of calls all night, and I had to take my wife to work in the morning. So I'm driving her to work about 7:30. Downtown Dayton, sitting at a traffic light. Next thing I know, she's screaming in my ear, "Wake up! Wake up!" There's cars behind me, lights green. I'm going, oh, okay.
Getting that catnap. in. I
Yeah,
don't blame him.
she says, "Are you sure you should be driving?" It's like, well, no, of course I shouldn't be driving. I just fell asleep at a stoplight. But how am
What
I
a-
going to get home if I don't
What
drive?
reassurance do you need?
Yeah,
You know?
let me park the truck and you can give me a piggyback.
Another minute, I'd have been snoring.
Yeah.
Come on. I was in a REM sleep.
Yep,
Knock it
you
off.
need to pay more attention to me while I'm driving. That's what you need. You could have caught this ahead of time.
Yeah, you need one of those cars with the steering wheel and the brake on the other side.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah,
it.
take over. All right, we're going to have to wrap this up. Ranson, always a pleasure. And I
fun-
mean that
fun
from
show.
the bottom of
Somebody else's heart.
the somebody. Patrick enjoyed having you here.
Thanks, Patrick. Good seeing you.
One more time, your show's coming up.
January 26th, Bojangles in West Carrollton. Fundraiser, Stand Up for a Cure for breast cancer. It's going to be great.
How much
All
are
right.
tickets?
I believe it's $5 at the door, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay.
Look at it on Facebook.
Okay.
Ranson Car or Twitter, Ranson Car.
Ranson Car.
Ranson Car.
That's right. K-A-R.
All right. K, yeah, with a K and 2 R's.
That's
Because you have to be special.
That's right.
Wait, so does your dad spell catfish with a K?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Seriously?
We are
Wow.
very white trashish.
No, that's okay. I get that. I mean, not like.
And his mom spells
No, I saw
bluegill
ya.
with an H. It's Gill, G-H-I-L-L. So
She's like, no, I saw you when you walked in. I knew. You know? Right away.
all right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a break. Patrick, did you do the honors? Okay, thank you. We're gonna take a break, and we will be back here shortly with Holly Shock sitting in, and we're gonna get rid of Ranson, and it's gonna make us sad for a couple minutes, but we will
About
get
30
by.
seconds.
I'll be
Yep.
sad. Don, you don't have to pretend.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We'll be back here shortly.
You're a good actress.
Thanks for listening to the Life Radio Show podcast. Check us out on Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network or wherever you listen to podcasts. Remember, if you want to listen live, we're on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM, with repeats on Wednesdays from 10 to noon and Thursdays from noon to 2. You can also stream the show live at WWSU1069.org. If you have suggestions or comments for the show, feel free to email thelife1069@gmail.com.
The brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence.
You're going to have to start over. Just from the entrance.